Hello. Yes, I didn't do. It felt overindulging, self-indulgent to do 2 bits tonight. So, hello. So last time we did this was in 2012. It was obviously so popular we waited 6 fucking years to do it again. And it's been nice because a lot of old friends turned up this evening as well. Friends I haven't seen in years. It turns out if I want to catch up with my friends, I just invite my dad to a gig, it seems. So thank you. Cheers, everyone. So, I would like to introduce, because he's a legend and it's always an honour, whether I'm related to him or not, to share a stage with him. He introduced me to some heroes. He introduced me to Rick Moranis. He introduced me to Brian May. It almost makes up for the fact that he once also introduced me to Jimmy Savile. Please put your hands together and welcome to the stage, Mr. Lionel Blair.
Thank you, Matthew.
Why does he get a stool?
I feel like I'm degenerate.
Oh!
Yeah. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you. Well, welcome. This is Distraction Club.
Time.
Distraction Club Lionel Distraction Club. Hello, everyone.
Yes. Hello. Yes. I can't believe it.
6 years ago was the last time you were here. Six years.
We rehearsed that. We've not rehearsed.
Yeah, no, the rest of this, who knows what's going to happen.
I know.
Who knows? The last time, so there's a lot that's happened to you since the last time you were here, those 6 years. The most recent thing was your trip to India.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Did you enjoy your trip to India?
I fucking hated it. What a shithole. No. The people were lovely. Really.
I think the worst was you got there and on the first day, you got to your hotel and they thought they were doing you a favour by putting you on the ground floor.
What? Yes, we thought, Lionel, because of your age, we thought we'd give you this room. And they took me into this room, beautiful room, windows from ceiling to the floor, wonderful, no curtains.
Ground floor, no curtains. Think about that.
No curtains. So people just pass by and go in, and you're having one off the wrist or anything. It's dreadful. I was all alone. It was clean. So anyway, so they went out and got that.
Yeah.
They got curtains, and then I stayed there. And actually, some of it was beautiful. And the people were very nice. One for every religion, no problem at all. And I had an elephant ride, which they unfortunately had to take out of the show because apparently people complained about people riding elephants. You know? But this was a sanctuary for them. And,
you were riding it with Bill Oddie. Now, if you're gonna sit with anyone on an elephant and think, hey, that's okay, I'm okay with that, being with Bill Oddie would surely be an okay thing.
Oh, it was wonderful. He was lovely. He was really nice. Dirty feet, but very nice.
Okay.
No, he was lovely. The first time I went to India, it was on a cruise, and on cruises you do so much of a leg, and then you have to get off, and they fly you home. And I flew to Australia, and got on the ship, and then got off at Mumbai, and some of the other cabaret artists also got off. But our plane back to England was at midnight. So we went to the Taj Hotel to have a cup of tea, have something to eat, while we were waiting for our plane. And as we walked into the hotel, there was this enormous Indian, and he said, "Excuse me, are you being Lionel Blair? I said, are you being, I said, yes, do you know me from here? He said, no, I'm from Bradford. I'm on holiday. That happened to me, really.
I believe it.
But the English people there, I met wonderful, nice people, and the ships on the boat, on the lakes, it was heaven. And all the people that were nice to us, we had to give a party to. So Rusty Lee and I went out and bought things. Oh, I'm name dropping tonight.
Tonight?
Every night. But, you know, Rusty Lee and Miriam Stoppard and I, we just... Oh, yes,
Just get on with the story.
And we got presents and everything. And then they said, Lionel, will you entertain? Well, there was no music. I had nothing as glamorous as this. And they said, well, you'll just do something. So I went, oh, I don't know what I know. And I stole a bit of Gene Kelly. And I'd like to do it with you tonight, if that would be all right.
Tell them what they have to do.
Well, when I point to you, all you've got to say is, I got. Okay?
I got.
Rhythm.
I got.
Music.
I got.
My friends, who could ask for anything more?
I got.
Stray dreams in green pastures.
I got.
My friends, who could ask for anything more? Oh man, trouble, I don't mind him. You won't find him hanging round my front and back door. Rhythm, music. My friends, who could ask for anything more? Who could ask for anything?
Excellent.
And they loved it.
Yeah, so did they.
They were very nice. Really.
So, I'm feeling really underdressed.
Oh, thank God. One of my old jackets.
Yes.
Better? Oh, Matt, now you look like Matthew. Sorry, Pippa. It's Matthew.
Blame you for this, Evans. Blame you for this.
So you didn't enjoy India.
Oh, it was all right.
You did kind of enjoy Big Brother, though. He did.
That was naughty. I was.
Which part of it?
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. Oh dear. Do you know Dappy?
Yeah, I wish I didn't, but
Dappy and I. Oh no, Dappy was lovely. And I taught him how to dance. Dappy. And but Louisa Sussman and I were put in this naughty room.
The naughty room? The noisy room?
Well, what they did was they took out shoes and socks and covered the floor in Lego bits. And one wall was covered in alarm clocks to go off at any time. So we were stepping on the floor trying to get rid of the alarm clocks and everything.
It's basically like my room.
Is there a loo here? And we started looking for a loo because we were going to spend the night there. And we opened this door, and it was the door to the outside, and we saw the cameraman and everything.
You nearly escaped. You nearly escaped Big Brother.
Yeah, well, there was a bunch of keys on the floor, and Louisa and I stole them.
As you do.
And there were in this room there was this cage with a beautiful bed and chocolates, and Louisa climbed in over the cage and got the chocolates, which I ate.
Oh, I was going to say, did she share them?
Yes. Then we had the dirty room, which was the S&M room.
Yeah,
Do you remember that one?
We all remember that one. Too much. But you all had to wear latex.
I was dressed as somebody else of the Vauxhall Tavern.
Yeah?
I mean, you wouldn't believe it.
Compared to anything you'd filmed with Kenny Everett, it's actually quite tame.
Yes, Kenny Everett with me.
He did.
And Cleo.
Cleo Rockers.
Kenny Everett, I have to tell you, was one of the nicest, sweetest guys. Honestly, he was wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I remember he did a sketch where he was one of those on ships with all the rowers, and he was one of the rowers, and I was the cabaret on the slave ship. And I sang, from this moment on, and at the end of it he said, "Excuse me, Mr. Blair, can I have your autograph?" I said, "Oh yes, of course." He said, "It's not for me, it's from a friend." He was just adorable. Warm-up man
Oh yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah.
Kenny Everett show was Brian Conley.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, and the warm-up, actually, the first warm-up man we had for Give Us a Clue. Do you remember Give Us a Clue? Yes! Yes, well anyway, it was Michael Barrymore.
Forgot, yeah, I've been introduced to him as well, haven't I?
Yeah. I wouldn't let him teach you how to swim. Oh dear. I've worked with them. You know, I've been very lucky with them.
Oh, you have? Well,
I've worked with, you know, I did a show, there was a wonderful American singer called Jo Stafford. Do you remember Jo Stafford? Yeah. Well, there was a song she made, very famous, called Shrimp Boat Is the Come, and that was Jo Stafford. And I had to do the choreography for her show. And she said, "I'm bringing over a few friends, and I want you to do the choreography and help them." And everything. I said, "Well, who's coming over?" And she said, Peggy Lee, Ella Fitzgerald, Bob Hope, Rosemary Clooney, and Mel Torme. So just a few friends. Yeah.
Well, this is like the time when you just randomly dropped at home, when you just said, "Oh, you know, there's that weekend I spent, you know, with like Roger Moore, Joan and Jackie Collins, and we just got drunk and played charades in their flat."
Yes, that's true.
Who just casually drops that into a conversation? This guy!
Yes. They were very nice.
I'm sure they were. Jeez.
Yeah.
So one of the other things since the last time
Well, I
you
mean,
were here-
I remember I was invited because my charity is Age UK, because of my age. I had to look after myself. Anyway, and they said, "Oh, Mrs. Blair is giving a tea. This is Cherie Blair. You know Cherie? Downing Street. You know Cherie."
Everyone's favourite.
Not a pretty woman. She said to me, "What's that, isn't it? Tell me, are you called Tony as much as he's called Lionel?" I said, "No, no. Not at all." But anyway, the wonderful thing was, I had to leave. And I said, "Mrs. Blair, thank you so much for all your help and everything, but I've got to go," and everything. And I left the living room where they all were, having tea, and I went out into the corridor, and it was empty. There was nobody there. That staircase with all the famous pictures of all the ex-prime ministers, and there was nobody in the hall, except the staircase and that marble, black and white marble floor that they've got. Yeah, and I'm alone. Move your mic. So, I tiptoed down the stairs, and I looked around, and I'm still alone. So I went, and I tapped out all the way along. And when I got to the end, a policeman came out of his box and said, "We've got that on video, you know."
What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that.
Yes. Oh, I did suffer when he was Prime Minister. Oh.
We all did.
Yes. What else do you want to ask?
Well, it's just so something that it's not topical hugely, but it can be related to. So, like Nick mentioned Black Panther earlier, which is opening weekend, $200 million in America alone. Dad was in a film. I don't know why you're applauding that. I had nothing to do with it. Dad was in a film a few years ago. You may have heard of a film called Run for Your Wife.
With Danny Dyer.
With Danny Dyer, Sarah Harding, Denise Van Outen. Opening weekend in the UK. £602, ladies and gentlemen. £602. Is that one of your proudest? No, I'm just. You didn't write it.
No, I didn't. No, it was fun. I was Chris Biggin's boyfriend. It was lovely.
I won't.
You can't top that.
I'm just not going to add to it. That's fine.
Oh, he told me a funny story. Chris, I can do it with you. Did you like give us a clue?
Yes!
Oh, well, let's do one.
Careful, ITV might charge us like £100,000.
Bosoms, props,
There's nothing I just like to hear you talk there.
That's so good. That's so good. You don't need to look at me for that. That's fine. I think you got what it deserves. Oh yeah, absolutely.
So what else do you want to ask?
Well, if you were name dropping earlier, you got someone a job a year or so ago, which was you got Kwan a job in.
Oh
Panto,
yes. Well, we did a
quite
show
fun.
at the Palladium.
Yeah.
Which I played many times. And
So have I.
I was the child catcher.
Yeah. The child catcher.
You know, and Gok was in. We did a thing at the Palladium, and Gok was there. And he said, "Man, I'd love to do pantomime and everything." I said, "Would you really?" And so I got on the phone to a company that I know very well, Kudos, and I said to Jonathan, "Would you like Gok one to be a pantomime?" And I got him his first pantomime, and in fact this year he did his third pantomime, and because the company was so thrilled that I got one, they sent me a case of champagne.
Wait. What did Gok get you?
Spanks.
The Spanks.
That's it, man.
He designed them, didn't he?
I remember they asked me when I was under contract at ATV, they're doing a new show, and it's going to be called The Muppet Show. And would I come down and meet a man called Jim Henson? Oh, yeah. And I went down, and he showed me one of the Muppets, and I tried, and it was just brilliant. You see, so I started I said, "Oh, I see how this works." And he said, "What are you doing? Trying to audition for me?" I said, "No, I'm not trying to audition, and I don't even want to do your show, so fuck off." And that was it.
Furious, I am. Furious with that story. Absolutely furious. But that wasn't the only one, there was the French and Saunders as well.
Well, yes, they wanted me. You see, I started off in this business as a boy actor. I was at Stratford-on-Avon, and I was a child actor and Munchkin. Oh, that!
Yeah.
Yes, I forgot about that. My very first professional job, I was 10 years old, I was a Munchkin in The Wizard of Oz.
How much did it pay?
£3 a week.
£3 a week.
And that was at the Grand Theatre Croydon. Yeah, it's now Fairfield Hall, or Fairfield Hall. And the guy that played the Tin Man said Emily Williams they're auditioning for a little boy to understudy a little boy in a play called Watch on the Rhine. And they're on tour, and the boy that's doing it on tour is doing a new play in the West End. So we've got the boy taking his place, but we need an understudy. And so I auditioned for Emily Williams, and I got the part, but the understudy. And we were going to Edinburgh, to meet the cast, which was Roger Livesey, Ezra Jeans, the people you wouldn't know. Anyway, so...
One person did.
Yes. And we're going up to Edinburgh, and somebody said, when you go to Edinburgh, you go over the Tyne Bridge. And if you throw a penny, you can make a wish, and it'll come true. So we get to the Tyne Bridge, and I get a penny, and I throw it, and I make a wish. And when we get to Edinburgh, Roger Livesey starts rehearsing with the boy that got the part, and hated him. And then he rehearsed with me and adored me. Guess what I wished when I threw the penny?
Always make the wish. Always.
I wished that I got the part, and I did. I played it in the West End. It was one that was terrific. And Stratford and Avon was just wonderful. And what a career. But I wanted to go back to acting. And we had a wonderful house with a swimming pool and everything. And my lovely wife, who's here tonight. Mummy's here. Yes. It's our 51st wedding anniversary.
Yeah, 51 years. Not tonight. Not tonight. Good Lord, man, what's wrong with you?
21st, yes. Yeah. And anyway, so I said I want to be an actor. She said, well, if you go back to acting, it doesn't pay as much as light entertainment. This has all got to go. But I said, I don't mind. And I wanted to be an actor. And I got an opportunity to do a sketch with Dawn French and Jennifer Saunders. And I turned it down. They've never forgiven me. Does that sound?
I'll tweet them and we can fix this. We can fix this. We can tweet both of them.
Oh, I'd love it.
I'll tweet. We can all do that, yeah? We can all tweet them and make it happen. They start every gig with "We're TerraVision" from Bradford.
And they were doing
every gig.
A PA at HMV in Oxford Street.
Yeah.
So I phoned them and said, look, Lionel Blair speaking, do you think I can come in a back entrance with my with my son and his friend to meet TerraVision? And they said, yes, fine. So I took them and they met them.
Yeah.
And the people that were running the personal appearance was people from Kerrang magazine. And they said, because we've done this for you, will you do something for us? And I had to give an award away to Bush.
Best live act. It was best live act and Bush won, and even now I know that was a crop.
Yeah, and I gave the award. That was, yeah.
Oh, it was just at the time, it was just like sitting with Fear Factory and Bruce Dickinson, and I don't think I told you this, but after, like, as the evening progressed, the awards finished, and I got talking, me and my friend, it was a guy called James, that I was still friends with, but we got talking to the singer from TerraVision, and he obviously thought he would have a laugh with these two 12-year-old fans, and gave us Tequila Slammers. I was 12.
Yes.
And I've never looked back.
No. Certain people I wish I'd met, that I wish I'd worked with, and you know, I always wanted to. Where's the lovely lady?
Kirsty, where are you, Kirsty? Come on, get on there. Kirsty Newton, everyone.
I know I did this last time I was. Who saw me last time I was here? That was how many years ago?
Yeah, about 6
years ago. Well, I never met Fred Astaire. And he was my idol. He really was. Can I have the intro, please?
You said you weren't going to bring it.
The way you wave your hand, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams. No, no, they can't take that away from me. We may never meet again on that bumpy road to love, but I'll always keep the memory of the way you hold your mind, do-do-do-do-do, the way we dance till 3, the way you change my life. No, no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away. They can't take that away. They can't take that away from me. Oh, he was wonderful. He was the best. He was the best.
You have a story to set up that last
It was a Royal Command performance, and it was the Queen Mother's turn to be the guest of honour at the Palladium. And the first half was going to be all British, and the second half was all American. And the manager at the Palladium, a man called Louis Benjamin, and he said to me, well, the second half is going to be all American. Would you go to America and book some artists? Really? This is a man, I've got to tell you, he said something to me that I know. He was also head of Pi Records. He said, oh, Lionel, how many dancers are there in Spandau Ballet?
That's my favourite question ever now.
He said that to me. Anyway, I went to America and I spoke to Aretha Franklin, and it was the time when Larry Hagman forgot his words. Do you remember on the Palladium? And then I had to go and meet Danny Kaye at his house. And I've got to say, the royalty adored him and everything. And when he came back to do this Royal Command, he said to me, Matthew, would you hold that for me, darling? Darling, oh my boy, it's my baby, it's my baby.
I'm not above hitting anyone with this.
And he said, he knew I was the choreographer for the show. He said, oh, I just watched you on television and give us a clue. And he's watching. He said, I'll tell you what I want you to do. First of all, I want you to get the audience with me to sing Happy Birthday to You to the Queen Mother. I said, this is November. I said, her birthday was in August, so it's just a tribute to her. He said, well, I'll tell you what I want you to do. Will you get the Queen Mother mic'd up so that when I sing Ball in the Jack, she can join in with me? Now, you can see the Queen Mother lifting her crinoline, putting the microphone up, but no. But he did do Ball in the Jack.
Come on, let's get everyone on. Let's get everyone on for this.
And I'd love, get everyone on.
You want the cane?
No, I don't need the cane. Oh, hold this. I'm going to do...
I'm busy.
I'm going to show you how it works.
Don't spoil the magic. You've broken it! No, you haven't. Just throw it on the floor.
But he did this number, and I have to say, it is wonderful. And it goes like this. 3, 4.
3, 4.
First you put your 2 knees close up tight, swing them to the all of your might. Spread your loving arms way out in space to the Eagle Rock with style and grace. You put your left foot out, bring it back. That's what I call rolling the jack. Would you like to join in with me? Here we go. First you put your two knees. First you put your two knees. You swing them to the left, swing them to the right. Walk around the floor, kind of nice and right. And then you twist around with all of your might. Spread your loving arms way out in space to the Eagle Rock with silent grace. You put your left foot out, bring it back, and that's what yeah.
Everybody, it's Lionel Blair! Let's give it up for what you saw tonight. First, let's let Lionel do a little bit of a dance.
Thank you so much.
The legend that is Mr. Lionel Blair.
Yeah. Thank you for coming this one.
Thank you for having me. Those of you who haven't, better luck next time. I hope it's not another 6 years before I come back.
No, we'll try it.
We
definitely.
demand you come back for Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Come back for Christmas. There we go. Okay, let's put that in the diary. Thank you.
Please give